Sean Chris, it's hard to say how long she's been watching Junior, but that hasn't been confirmed. Chrisean Rock was supposed to pick him up 2 days ago. It is speculation because of a post by Teen, which we will talk about soon. According to Chrisean Rock, she has been working perhaps out of town, but that isn't the case. The only reason she didn't have a son. Another aspect seems to be the conflict between her and Teen. Chrisean doesn't want to take the chance, but Chrisean Rock claims that she has been itching to throw hands for some reason, most likely as a result of her prior legal issues.
I'm not even ready to get into why I didn't want to be here. Then I was going to go get my son because of what I'm going through, but I needed to calm down because I'm actually working. I have a schedule, a book schedule, and then not like that. Me and my sister came under agreement under my schedule, and nigga, you know, I come out of pocket for it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I can't just stop. Like, it's like my son not in harm's way, but for sure this shit need to die down because tell me what you trying to say. You and Marsh better pull up and fight. Man, you better, man, I'm gonna give it 48 hours and I'm gonna pull up with the police.
So she had her other sibling, Tessa, pick up Chris Shaw Jr. for her. However, everything went wrong during what should have been a simple conversation.
Because I ain't fighting it. I ain't trying to go to jail. So I ain't fighting it. I ain't trying to go to jail. But right now, so after on the jumbotron, I got his hands in mine. I'm making sure the world know that he's wrong.
Implied that she had called for help in the description of a video she posted of an ambulance outside her home. Remember to pray for Tessa. Those of us who know how to pray, please, oh Chris Shaw. Don't send anybody else to my house. Teen starts. No one. Question. Without a doubt. Isn't this where I raise your child and where my kids reside? Come get. Chris Shaw yourself, she says in closing. 2 days have passed since you stated that you would be accompanied by a police escort. One of Chrisean Rock's other presumed siblings offered additional background, even if Taryn's article leaves a lot of space for interpretation. The account that explains what's happening is still Chitty, but we'll call her Chitty. According to her, Tessa was admitted to the hospital after allegedly experiencing a manic episode. The fact that Taryn had called the police to the scene further annoyed Tessa. Teen responds angrily to chasing, stating that Tess was nude when she hit one of the officers and started jumping on cars. Tessa cried because of the conflict that resulted from Teen's refusal to hand over Junior. In response to Hasid's further explanation, Taryn clapped back, saying that she was merely attempting to keep Junior and her house safe. But in the process, she threatened Chrisean Rock one more time. The Hood Trophy only a few days after they started dating. Bino is ready to become the father of Chris Shaw, Chrisean Rock's son. While getting a haircut, the Soulja Boy-affiliated rapper was answering questions from fans. Regarding Chris Shaw Jr., a woman inquired as to whether he intended to have Chrisean Rock instruct him in walking.
What's he got to say, Red China?
You gonna have Chrisean teach her son how to walk?
What? God, yes, that's my son.
Oh, okay,
That's my son. Anything with him come with me.
Hey, don't pop about no kids. Red China, don't pop about no kids.
Surprisingly, fans were generally complimentary of Chrisean Rock's new man in the comment area. However, there are also many others who are skeptical, and they all agree that Hood Trophy Bino is merely doing this to gain influence. Chrisean Rock, new lover, fellow rapper Hood Trophy Bino is allegedly not a Stunner Girl fan. She seems to despise them because of their alleged past involvement. In an angry outburst, the California native claims that the Soulja Boy scene used to be her trick. She begins by stating that she no longer speaks with him.
Mind you, he was DMing me, mad because I followed him. So anyway, skip time. I don't know, I don't even care. I'm not even dealing with the nigga. Don't talk to him, none of this shit. I'm actually with my real like you got broke on and didn't even get to smell this pussy. You didn't get to pinch it, lick it, touch it. You didn't even get to kiss me. You didn't get to hug me. Why, like, nigga, you got broke. You're a real trick, okay? You're a goofy trick at that. And why you got played like that is because, first off, why are you following me everywhere and posting misleading captions, and you're a real PR boy. Like, he tried to do a whole I'm with Stoner Girl tour run off me. Like, it don't work like that, babes. At least get to know it or whatever. Like, you a real clout chasing, trick ass, fan ass nigga. So right now, the nigga is living out his dreams. This is what the nigga do. I get around Natalie, she's like, oh, he was following me at all my bookings too. So at this point, I think you got an obsession with the baddies. Like, that's what I'm really...
It seems that she has no intention of retaining him in the future. She continues after he explains that Stoner Girl is seeing her true name and that he fell in love with her. Shame him. Stunner claims that although Bino supposedly purchased her showy goods, he was never able to touch her, kiss her, or even sleep.
Trying to knock him a baddie so bad. That nigga bought me Louis bags, brought me a Chanel bag. Why are you showing up to my show in a whole different state? I don't even know you. You came on stage and gave me a Chanel bag. Like, paid my promoter $5,800 to be on my tour. Paid my promoter $5,800 to come on the first show in LA. The nigga Bino. Like, and so skip forward. Months later down the line, the bitch Arnold goes on Twitter and is like, that's why I took your and I was course. Sorry to break it to you, babe. You got played by a trick. He was never my that's why when they be thinking they doing out of spite, the joke really be the on them. Cause on my soul, I really had a nigga on his way to on my way to his court date. The day they went to the game, I was leaving LA on my way to my nigga court date. Not even answering the phone and only going to the game.
Bino is accused of stalking in addition to being a silly trick. The relatively well-off rapper claims that Bino deliberately spreads untrue information about her on social media, follows her on all of them, and associates his name with several of her performances. Presumably, his actions are intended to exact retaliation for their alleged situationship's collapse. Stunner Girl continues to verbally harass Bino, the Hood Trophy PR boy, and accuses Natalie Nunn, the CEO of the Baddies, of having similar complaints. Stunner remarked, I think you have an obsession with the bad guys at this point.